Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for Stephen Curry.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Stephen Curry. Daniel Gafford is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Durant, Alex Caruso out there with Thompson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Lopez in at the power forward position. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Durant, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Pass to Marshall, and it's Exum in the corner. And a wide open look for Siakam. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Durant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Kevin has been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Pass to Exum. About a minute played so far here in the first. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
The throw good, Siakam. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Lopez passes to Thompson. Here's Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Durant. That shot off. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. It's Curry outside. Robinson pulls it in. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Caruso against Curry. Lopez outside. Durant dishes to Thompson. New York moving it around. Tries again. And KD with the lay-in. KD's got 6. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Thompson. Siakam for 3. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
Here's KD. Thompson surveying the floor. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You've got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. He makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Here's KD. And again, it's New York.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. Exum kicks to Marshall. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Second team foul. Marshall sets a screen for Exum. And the Nets, another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Caruso, the pass to Lopez. Down low. Here's Robinson. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's KD, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. KD's got 10 points in the game.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
To the left wing, back to Exum. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for New York. It's a 3-point game. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And Marshall kicks to Siakam. It's good. This game is all even. 12 points for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Thompson dishes to Durant. There's a screen by Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. Exum with it, working on Thompson. Exum passes to Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Connects again from distance.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Curry against Caruso. Pass to Durant. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for New York.
6 of 8 from the field. 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Curry passes to Gafford. Back to Curry. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Durant finds Lopez. Back to KD. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Curry. And Thompson kicks to KD. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Siakam left side. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Exum. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Pass to Grimes. Gafford against Robinson. Gafford passes to Siakam. Off target with his three. The Knicks leading by 6. Thompson from long range. Siakam pulls it in. Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Thompson. Now, here's Marshall. Still without a basket. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over KD. Here's Grimes. Now Marshall. There's the drive. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Nurkic checked in for Robinson. McGee comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Alex Caruso. And then for Brooklyn, Mo Wagner's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Wiggins comes in for Marshall. And it's Conley in for Dante Exum. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Conley surveying the D. And here is Siakam. He's got 12. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Nurkic. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Thompson outside. Nurkic kicks to McGee. DiVincenzo with it. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Double team on Nurkic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. Conley, the pass to Wiggins. For 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by New York.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Curry kicks to DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Nets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Pass to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Nets second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Davis Bertans comes in for Thompson. That one is no good. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Here's Curry following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. Curry's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Wagner. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks out front. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Wiggins is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Curry. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Grimes. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Bertans, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal as a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Wiggins playing with the ruler as he measured that one up.
Here's Curry. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the paint. And finished off by Nurkic.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Wagner. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Grimes. Olynyk, a screen on Curry. Inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry with it. There's the 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Bertans against Curry. Now Nurkic. Curry deciding where to go with it. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Back to Curry. Pass to Wagner. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 20, Justin Holiday.
Here's Lopez. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Nurkic the pass to Curry. Back to Nurkic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
Shooting two. First free throw is good.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Grimes, guarded by Curry. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound by Nurkic.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
It's the Nets now, following the score by New York. Another miss by Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Knicks. The Nets also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wagner. And it's Exum in for Andrew Wiggins. Olynyk with the steal. Now here's Exum. His last outing, he had 8 points. Gafford finds Curry. Here's Grimes. Nets passing it around. The fadeaway and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
Makes Olynyk tough. Outside, inside, and the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Get up the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Grimes. Scoreless thus far. Curry against DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 11. Here's Grimes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now here is Holiday to the inside. Here's Nurkic. Brooklyn with the rebound. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Grimes, guarded by Holiday. DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Gafford. Curry setting the pick for Gafford. Here's Exum. Traps in the tray. Exum's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Nurkic. Durant comes in for JaVale McGee. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Alex Caruso in for Seth Curry. Here's Thompson. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam against KD. Siakam. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Nailed from 3-point land. Caruso's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Curry against Caruso. Robinson dishes to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Siakam against KD. Free throw line jump shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And 12 points for Stephen Curry.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Caruso, the pass to Durant. Siakam pulls it in. Nets trail by 10. Curry outside. Curry laser guided shot from deep range.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Siakam. Another shot. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Durant. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Grimes is checked in. That one misses for Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. He does those 2 things very well.
Durant going to work inside.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Siakam outside. Now Exum, 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here from deep three-point land. Knicks with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Durant. New York moving the ball around. Robinson kicks to KD. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
The Knicks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Now, here's Exum. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Lopez against Siakam. Pass to Grimes. Over Thompson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Caruso sets the screen for KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Free throw drops for KD.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Mike Conley's checked in for Brooklyn. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Grimes. No scoring in this one.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Caruso. There's Lopez with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside Conley. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Thompson. Siakam outside. Here's Grimes. Over Thompson. They get it back. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Siakam denying the defense the rebound, using that reach, and then finishing the play.
KD looking around. And the shot is good. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Siakam. Over Robinson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Classic Big Apple matchup. Nets and Knicks battling for the keys to the city. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere.
Yeah, they do everything big in NYC, baby, including the way fans root for their teams.
We all know you're from New York.
Ken NY.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Brook Lopez. Thompson is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Durant, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Lopez. To the middle, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Robinson. Averaging about 7 points, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on. And right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
And he's good on the second.
And Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an all-NBA selection.
Now here's Caruso. Good, nice job down low. Caruso's got 8 points.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Up top, Curry, defended by Caruso. Gafford, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Lopez. 7th in blocks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Siakam outside. Down low. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Gafford.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Caruso, the pass to Robinson. Back to Caruso. Lopez a screen. Caruso kicks to Lopez. Launches a 3. Caruso, no good. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Durant, money from deep.
down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Curry against Caruso. For the screen on KD. Marshall inside the three-point line. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. New York leading by 10. Outside, Robinson. Pass to KD. Strong finish by KD.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Gafford with the ball. Guarded by Robinson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And he makes the first.
You know, for a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
And so he hits both. New York leading by 10. Pass to Caruso. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. KD can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Curry passes to Siakam. Now here's Exum, defended by Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 13.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Exum hits them both. The Knicks leading by 8. Lopez outside. Outside, Robinson. Thompson outside for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Exum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam for 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Durant. To the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot, but his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 8. Siakam kicks to Curry. And finishes pushed off by Exum.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Up top, Gafford. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from KD. And no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen by Thompson. High post, KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 36 points for KD.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Nets. Grimes is checked in. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 7-point differential. Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. And that one, good. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Siakam against Lopez. Exum sets a screen for Curry. To the left side wing. Siakam looking around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Robinson finds Curry. Gafford against Robinson. Pass to Thompson. From outside the arc. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Curry passes to Grimes. Gafford is screen on Thompson. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DiVincenzo kicks to Curry. Back to DiVincenzo. Curry on the wing. He's defended by Exum. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is Siakam. 22 points for him. Back to Exum. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Curry against DiVincenzo. Lets a floater go. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 7. Curry dishes to Thompson. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. At the top of the key, Curry. Robinson a screen on Curry. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Curry. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the three. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists now in the game. New York's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Thompson dishes to Lopez. Outside Curry. The tray. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry on the wing. The three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 6.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Knicks, Jusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. McGee comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bertans in for Klay Thompson. And then for Brooklyn, Mo Wagner's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Wiggins comes in for Exum. And it's Mike Conley in for Stephen Curry. .102 left to play here in the third. Outside Conley. Pass to Wiggins. Wagner, a screen on Bertans. And here's Wagner. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the 2nd free throw, good. There's 45 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Bertans. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now here's Wiggins to the inside. Siakam outside. 12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Grimes makes it off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry with it. Launches from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Mo Wagner. Olynyk is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo against Curry. This one for three.
DiVincenzo can add so much value because of the way he goes at it defensively.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to McGee. And it comes off the front of the rim. Nets trail by 7. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Grimes passes to Wagner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Wagner. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Nurkic. Out to the wing. And here's McGee. Olynyk is covering. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
Nurkic the pass to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. Double team on Nurkic. And that one is good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Olynyk finds Curry. Knicks with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Grimes passes to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Wagner has screen on Bertans. Wiggins passes to Wagner. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shoots over Nurkic. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Nurkic with the pump fake does a good job fooling the defender that time.
The Nets making a switch here. Exum's checked in. So he gets them both. Nets trail by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Wagner. And here's Exum. Here's Grimes. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Bertans. Here's Nurkic. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, here's Exum. Inside. Outside for Curry. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Curry passes to Bertans. New York, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, 13. Dante Exum at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Exum. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Durant comes in for JaVale McGee. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. And it's Alex Caruso in for Seth Curry. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And he makes both free throws. Here's Caruso. Thompson outside. To the inside. Durant. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
97-89.
Nets trail by 8. Now Curry. Wagner outside. Durant with the steal. And here's the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Off the left rim and out.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Good Curry. So dangerous in transition.
Sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
Here's KD.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Wagner outside. Pass to Exum. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closer. And a missed layup. Here's Curry. Now here's Wagner. Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle. Curry with the steal. Pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And New York making a change. Lopez is checked in. Caruso sets the screen for Durant over Marshall. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 42 in the game.
Well, with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Siakam kicks to Curry. Wagner with a screen for Curry. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson left side. Lopez outside. KD on the wing. New York again turning it over. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Daniel Gafford checked in for Brooklyn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And Marshall kicks to Exum. From the arc. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Thompson passes to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 45 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Exum dishes to Curry. To the paint, here's Gafford. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 9. Thompson for 3. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Doing the dirty work with that sheer size. Lopez clears the glass and sends it back.
Siakam outside. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Can't connect from short range. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Caruso finds Durant. Lopez with the ball. Over Marshall, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Nets trail by 13. And here is Curry. Pass to Siakam. Gafford sets the pick for Siakam. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Siakam's got 24 points.
You forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
Caruso with the ball. It's Durant on the wing. Fades. They get it again. Robinson kicks to KD. Lopez sets a screen for Caruso. Lopez outside. Outside Durant. Fires away from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam against Lopez. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well, Siakam playing unselfish and a better option just to drop that one off.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
A nice shot by KD.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Durant. Robinson passes to KD. Rebounded by the Nets. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Siakam finds Curry. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for New York.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the basket by Curry. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caruso kicks to Lopez. Back to Caruso. Robinson a screen on Curry. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and a direct cut to the basket.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Alton,